Okay, Naomi, how are we starting?
How are we going to start the episode?
What are we going to do?
I don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
You're back on the show for the second time. Not a lot of people have been asked back. Everyone's amazing, but we had to have you back. You've got, wow, what should we do?
I'm so excited to be back.
I'm so excited. Hi, I'm Naomi Nachman, and this is Sunny Side Up. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaindy Plotzker in the house, back on Kosherdotcom.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to have you back here.
I'm excited to be back here.
I think we're both always in a hurry and we both need to work chick-chuck on things. So
You know, I feel like so many people live their lives like that though. Like a lot of people are just constantly running and going, and I feel like today maybe we're gonna like listen to that. We're gonna help people out who have not so much time but a lot to do. Does that sound like a plan?
I have a great idea. We have an amazing team here at Kosherdotcom. They come up with recipe development, great amazing products. Let's show one of our team's incredible products. Her name is Chaisuri.
Okay, sorry.
And she made this most amazing Pesach Babka cake.
Wait, did you say Pesach?
Pesach.
Wait, does that mean Pesach's coming up?
Pesach is like
I'm so excited.
in a hot minute. You just had an amazing concert.
I did.
I was in the audience, and Kosherdotcom was a great sponsor.
An incredible sponsor. We're so grateful. We love Kosherdotcom, and I'm so grateful they're a third-time sponsor for the annual Tzedakah.
Well, we all love you, so we're just proud to be supportive of you and what you do for the Jewish women and to the confidence and showing Hashem's love through music, and we show it through food, so the two came together. Let's show a little heart.
I'm teaching Naomi the updated. We were talking about the updated heart.
Okay,
So this is how we used to do it back in my day, right? This one we're very.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna teach it to you. Ready? 2 fingers like this.
2 fingers.
Down.
Down.
2 fingers like this. We got it.
Oh,
This is the
a lot of
updated heart.
coordination.
You know, I think we're gonna have a lot of teenagers watching this episode. What do you say we give them a little challenge?
Okay, what are we challenging our
so,
teens with?
You know, it's Pesach time. It's a hectic time. I remember when I was a teenager, my job was always, my mother said, leave the cooking to me, you do the baking. Because that's like the fun extras, right? The cakes and the cookies. You need a lot of that over Pesach. That was always my job. So I want to challenge any teenagers that want to help their mothers out. Okay? This
Girls
is
or boys?
Yeah, we don't discriminate. You make this cake, okay? If you make this cake to help your mother for Pesach, send me an email, and we're gonna pick some winners maybe that could, they helped out for Pesach. I think we gotta give them something in return.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
This cake is going to be amazing.
amazing.
So should we start getting...
Should we do the cake?
Should we
then?
do it? Ready?
That's a
Start
great
that
idea.
clock. Let's go.
Start the clock. Let's see how fast we could do it. We are about to make the fastest gluten-free Pesach cake ever made on the history of Kosherdotcom.
Well, let's try for that
Let's do
record.
it. And we see
All
what
right,
to do.
so we're going to do eggs. Here, why don't you whisk?
I'm gonna whisk.
Are you whisk? Give it a good whisk.
This is kind of like my thing. It's like holding a mic, it's just upside down.
Right. Oh my God, that is hilarious. An
Hilarious.
upside down mic. We call that a whisk here.
We call it a whisk.
Okay, we've got our vanilla.
Kosherdotcom mic vanilla. Okay.
We've got the salt.
Salt.
And this is the baking powder.
Baking powder.
We want to make sure you actually incorporate all the ingredients. So there you
Making sure
go.
they're all whisked up really nicely.
I feel like baking has really changed, especially since when I first started my catering business for Pesach.
Okay.
There was no kosher Pesach almond flour 25, 30 years ago. And now we have, because of Kosherdotcom, all these great ingredients that we can use.
It's an amazing thing, and this is something that I'm very passionate about because I believe very much in giving opportunities and expanding, beautiful things in the Jewish community. That's why I love working with my choir girls and the shows that we do, and I think Kosherdotcom does that in the food industry.
All right, here we go. We're going to add in the last increments of the almond flour.
See, Naomi, let me tell you a thing. I didn't have a chance to go to the gym this week, and it's fine because I'm getting my arm workout.
You do, but can I just show you something?
You do it. You do.
No. See, it's a bit plugged in there, so we just want to.
Oh, we're gonna
Give it
out.
Yeah, maybe at this point we could use a paddle or one of those rubber spatulas to get the last little bit out.
Oh, this is much better.
Okay, so yeah, make sure that you use a spatula. I think you're done there, Shaindy. Let it have a rest. What we're going to do is we're going to make something called, go and lick it.
Can I lick it?
Of course.
What bracha is it? Shahakal?
Yeah, shahak. Because it's a mizonot. It's not a mizonot cake. It's
Pesach. It's a Pesach cake.
Okay, we're going to make something called a snow. We actually have an episode of this where you make a snow. We're going to, which is basically whipped egg whites. So
basically when you go skiing in Switzerland and the snow.
In the snow.
That's what I hear.
That's what she would like to do.
See, Naomi lives in the world of food, so she hears snow and she thinks
and
food.
travel.
And I hear,
All right, I'm going to slowly add in the sugar.
It's becoming a snow. Wow, look at that, guys.
We are actually looking for soft peaks here.
Soft peaks.
That means it's going to make a little mountain, and then the top will, like a Smurf hat. You know what a Smurf is?
Yeah.
So a Smurf hat dips and flops at the top. So that's what we're looking.
A little floppy thing.
Okay, so now eyes on, okay? Okay.
Okay, let's see if we got
Okay,
some
let's
soft
see.
peaks
So, see? We've got a little Smurf hat.
A little Smurf hat.
See, it's
I love
a little
that.
Smurf hat.
It's like a... Okay, so what do we do? We add this into this?
Now we're going to fold one into the other.
Which one
we
into
gently
which?
fold.
Which into which?
You want to clean up as you go, so we're going to move these cups and bowls here
always.
and put that
Only one on the
aside.
side.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little... Shaindy, come back.
I'm back.
Stop with the cleaning, hey? Take a little bit of the snow. And what you want to do, you want to fold it in slowly. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that.
I was going to say, that's
And if you over mix it or you put the two together in the beater, it
won't
smashes up the recipe,
Smurf hat.
the Smurf hat. So we want things to be light and fluffy.
Okay, that makes sense. So light and fluffy, that's very
We're
important,
going
guys.
for light and fluffy, and if you over mix it, you lose those billions of delicious air particles.
That's very important.
See how I'm like gently folding it in, and we're getting this.
It's
Remember,
getting-
it was heavy and it looked a bit like cement. Now it looks like a soft and light cake batter, and just in a figure of 8 motion, just gently.
Oh, figure 8. Are you also
Yeah.
a skater? Is that like your next talent after whistling and everything?
I can ice skate. But
That is, by the way, another one of my untalents. See, people don't know this.
You
I
can-
can't whistle. Not such a great ice skater either. But I can surf,
you can. That's really hard because I'm Aussie and I know how hard surfing is.
I actually went surfing this year in Bali, Indonesia, which is right near Australia.
I was totally like, when I saw you in Bali, and we know we both like to travel.
We both love to travel.
We've conferred with each other about trips, and
That's why, by the way, our other episode.
yeah, we spoke about Thailand, and we spoke
Yep.
about we did my pad Thai recipe.
We made pad Thai together. That was one of my favorite activities that I've ever done. I have a very strong feeling, guys, that we're not going to use this episode because I don't know if our sound is working. On the very worst case, this is going to act as a fantastic blooper reel to explain to you guys that life doesn't always go perfectly. But you got to roll with the punches. Or as the mic sounds like, you got to with the punches. It's not that bad? Oh, okay. I guess it's not that bad.
Okay, look
so
at
this
this.
is
so
great.
this is quick and easy to put together. Just that you do need a bit of patience for the folding. But I
Okay.
feel like with baking, you're okay with that. People love baking. They
Yeah.
find it's quite
By
therapeutic.
the way, this is a great thing to do with a friend or with if you have a sister or a brother, whatever you want to do together, because my arm, this is a lot of work. So I did this part, then you let your arm rest, and the other person does the folding.
Exactly.
It's a good teamwork activity, guys.
Teamwork is the dream
Dreamwork, exactly. Isn't it teamwork makes the dream work?
It's everything you want it to
Whatever
be.
you want, guys. it's
Okay,
whatever
look,
you
are you ready for the fun part?
I'm ready for
We've
the best
got
part.
an amazing new product.
I want to tell you why this is so amazing, okay? Because we have a bunch of celiacs in my family, okay? My grandparents come to us for Pesach every year, and my grandmother is celiac. So we try to make a lot of things that are gluten-free. But I never thought about the fact that very often the baking spray that you use
can have
can
gluten,
have gluten in it. So this is first of its kind.
As far as I know,
I think
it's
this is the first of its
one.
kind. A gluten-free baking spray. So this works
So
for
why don't you
Pesach,
spray?
and it works for celiacs or anyone on a gluten-free diet.
And for all year, it doesn't have to be. It's not just a Pesach product.
No, it can be whatever you want. It's just extra. Okay, ready?
Okay, you spray.
All right, guys, ready?
Go,
I feel
go.
like my graffiti, my time to shine.
Your time to shine. Be generous.
I'm super
be generous.
My
And
biggest
on the
fear is
side-
a cake that doesn't come out. You know what I'm saying?
It's a real fear. It's cakeophobia.
Cake of I think we're good.
Okay.
Like a cloud of.
I am the Amudanan. Amudanan. Okay. Okay. I'm now going to take some sugar, and we're just going to.
Ooh, I'm gonna do
you
some
do
also.
some too.
You do this inside before you pour it in.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. And try to get some on the center of the Bundt. You can also totally make this in a 9x13 pan.
You can. That is
All right.
actually
Now
true.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in 3/4 the batter. We have some prepared filling, which the recipe recipe for this is.
But you know we're on a
is
time
in the
crunch.
reel.
I'm going to pour it in at the same time.
The recipe for this is
Guys,
in the show notes.
I'm learning the recipe at the same time as you, so.
So I'm going to put in
together.
3/4 of the batter.
And then I go crazy.
Okay, watch.
And then I go chocolate crazy.
Because it is a babka and every babka has a filling. Just we want to move that around.
Love that.
Okay. Another tap. We
And
don't.
now do I do this?
Now go. Do you do your
Now, do I
thing?
make like a pattern or
Whatever
just
you
whatever
want.
you want, guys? We're gonna do figure eights.
Now the remainder goes right there on top. But look how well we mixed it before, because there's nothing gloggy at
There's
the bottom.
nothing left.
And all that.
You put your stuff, Naomi.
When we incorporated it and we made the mixture between the snow and the batter, we got it really well incorporated. Okay.
And now we're gonna take it and we're going to put it in the
Oven! See ya.
I will see you guys soon. I'll see the cake
We
soon.
put Shaindy to work.
They're putting me to work. That's it. Make sure you preheated it, of course. Ooh, we gotta do a back and forth one.
Yeah.
Also?
So I'm not the best baker.
And also look.
Okay, you
like
do
this.
it.
I'm gonna do this.
Why
part.
don't we switch?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna teach you a trick. You want it to look really fancy. Here's the thing. If you actually just put it in the center, it will drip down on its own.
Did you know that from before?
Somebody told me from backstage. You know, I learned the secrets here at Kosherdotcom.
You know
so
it.
this is a thing. You learn a lot when you're at Kosherdotcom.
I know, I learn a lot too. And
So,
here-
oh, look, it's starting to drip.
so, and these are crumbs, because every babka needs a crumb.
Every babka needs a
And
crumb.
the full recipe for the glaze, for the topping, and of course the cake and the filling is all on Kosherdotcom with lots of other great recipes.
Including our other recipe, which we made in Thailand together.
Well, we wish we were in Thailand.
We
when
weren't in
made it.
Thailand, really. It was
In the
you
studio.
know, everyone can dream.
Yeah, I would go to Thailand with you.
We should go to Thailand. Should we do our next episode like in some foreign country?
Okay,
I'm down. Naomi, where are we going? Are we gonna make like snow cones in Hawaii?
maybe. Stay tuned.
Maybe.
All right.
Oh, this is, guys, I have to say, we did a great job. Naomi, teamwork really does make the dream work.
And thank you so much for coming on the show again.
Thank you for having me. Time too.
And stay tuned for maybe more.
Stay
Shaindy
tuned.
and Naomi.
Stay tuned. They have no idea what's coming, Naomi. They have no idea what's
Oh
coming.
yeah, they don't know. All right.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having me on Sunday Side Up.
Thank you for coming, and recipes like this, go to Kosherdotcom.
And happy Pesach. What your dietary restrictions are. Oh, the spray? Okay. Well,
Now, for
Oh.
our secret.
One second.
Magic.
Start again.
We're starting again.
Yeah, start again. Sorry.
Okay. No, we'll put it in like this. We've had so much fun. Stop. Put it in. I'm gonna die. Okay, put it in.
Skip this part.